Texas League Baseball is next. And welcome in everybody to this Tuesday night live broadcast. And now, here's the voice of your San Antonio Missions, John Baker. Well, thank you, Bob, and welcome in everybody to this first game of our 6-game set against the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and your San Antonio Missions. Well, this will be our last week of the first half in the AA Texas League, and so far after Sunday's game, it is a beautiful 4 days off as we have some much needed off time. Missions are off on the second half as they head up to Arkansas to take up a 3-game set with the Arkansas Travelers, and then stopping up in Midland for a 6-game set as well. Go online now, samissions.com, purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Missions all season long with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can download that on any smartphone. Well, I'm joined also in the booth as we get set for our pregame show. And gotta say, Bob, welcome back after a couple of days being off. I mean, we had Saturday, Sunday, Monday being off after our rained out game, top of the 3rd inning against Corpus Christi. And I gotta say, that was a bad storm, wasn't it? I gotta say, John, it absolutely was. And boy, it was coming down heavy buckets of rain. Not Amarillo, do apologize. Corpus Christi took the game after 2 innings, 1-0, the final score after 2. Well, I gotta say, Bob, absolutely right about that. And so far, gotta say that it's a brand new week for us here in the Texas League here in South Texas. And yeah, so far we've seen thunderstorms today. Yeah, I gotta say, John, we absolutely did. Boy, it was coming down heavy here at the ballpark, and about 2 o'clock, it lasted for a good maybe hour and a half. And yeah, so far everything has simmered down for us to have this first game of 6. I was thinking that we were going to have another rainout game and we would be having a doubleheader tonight. But anyway, I got to say, the sky has cleared out. The storms have moved off, and we can have baseball here tonight against the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles, and that's going to be pretty good. Now, so far, Bob, absolutely right. As we get things started here tonight and get ready for the final week of this first half in the Texas League South Division. Everybody is playing their final 6-game sets as we get ready to conclude the first half of the regular season. Well, let's go ahead and give you ball clubs tonight. Got Amarillo and San Antonio, Arkansas at Midland, Corpus Christi at Tulsa, Northwest Arkansas at Frisco, and Wichita at Springfield. And there is your teams on where they're playing at. And so far, got to say, pretty good ones as well. Got to say, John, absolutely right. Boy, we're ready for some nighttime baseball. So, John, you ready to take it down on the field? Sure am, buddy, and we'll get you right to it. As this proud broadcast is brought to you in part by West Creek Trail Rides. Join a $50 horseback ride for 1 hour there at their ranch. And our proud sponsor of your San Antonio Missions here in the first half and second half and next year in 2025. That'd be pretty cool as well. About ready to go right after our commercial messages brought to you in part by those guys at the ranch. Robbie Snelling, a left-hander, getting warmed up and ready to go on the hill for San Antonio. And what do we know about him, Bob? Well, gotta say, John, he is one strong fastball thrower. 95 mile an hour on the four-seamer. He's got a curveball, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball. Pretty good for his reservoir for San Antonio. Well, the batter now is Christian Robinson as we get things started for Amarillo in the top of the first inning. 3 magic words. Let's play ball. First pitch, and that's going to be hit right there to first baseman Connor Hollis. Snelling gets him for the first out of the inning. Boy, terrific play. Robinson goes down, and that'll bring up the next batter up, Tommy Troy. Troy coming up, ready to go. Here's the pitch to him. Takes in a changeup for a strike, and it's 0-1. Boy, guys, they've got a lot of clouds. Could look for a pretty sunset tonight, as on a Tuesday night, it is a pretty good one. Yeah, it sure is, John. Unlike Saturday night against Corpus Christi, that was something else. Yeah, it sure was. A lot of rain we got during that evening. Boy, that is a swing and a miss, and a backwards K for Snelling. Boys, he gets the second out in the top of the first inning for Amarillo. And that'll bring up Jackson Feltner as he comes in and takes one, fouls that one off up to right. And the count now 0-1. Amarillo in their road grays. Amarillo inscribed on the chest. Missions in their home white uniforms. Just pretty as we come in. This ball game tonight. And that's inside the inside corner for strike two. Count now 0-2. Well, everybody getting started here tonight as they begin baseball play. And right there, boy, Feltner gets striked out, and that will do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left for Amarillo. As we head now to the bottom of the first inning, it's no score through the top half of one. And we're back here as we get ready for the bottom of the first inning. When we come back, it's no score through the top half of the first for Amarillo. Got ready for the bottom of the first for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, as we're about ready to go, Logan Allen coming in. Shoot, he looks awfully familiar. Do we know him from somewhere? I don't know, John. Does this guy look like he got drafted from the Oakland A's? Because he sure looks like it. I think this guy was for the Midland Rockhounds. Well, the bottom of the first inning for San Antonio. The designated hitter, Kai Murphy. Murphy coming in. Boy, he takes one in the inside corner for a ball, and the count now 1-0. Boy, Logan Allen getting drafted from the Rockhounds to come to Amarillo. Boy, Midland in their home ballpark taking on the Arkansas Travelers. Them lucky Frisco Rough Riders taking on Northwest Arkansas tonight. Pretty nice. That one hit high fly in the air up to center. And that is caught for the outs. For out number 1. Robert Perez Jr. coming in for the Missions. We're about ready to go. One away, nobody on for the San Antonio Missions. That one high and outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Boy, we've seen thunderstorms today, and so far everything has cleared out. And pretty much, boy, Mother Nature says, yeah, we're ready for baseball, unlike Saturday night against Corpus Christi. That one is fouled off, and the count now 1-2. So far, going to miss those guys. But yep, tonight they're up in Tulsa, I would say. They were in Corpus Christi. That would have been funny. The Tulsa Drillers would be next door. Arkansas would be in West Texas. Northwest Arkansas would be in North Texas taking on the Rough Riders. We'd have North Division teams surrounding San Antonio, but evidently Amarillo was the choice for the 6-game regular first half finale. Well, Joshua Mears coming in, 2 away, nobody on. Bottom of 1 and no score. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be lifted. High fly in the air. Left fielder give a chase, and that will do it as we end this first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for San Antonio. So we head for the second inning. No score through 1. Back here from Morris, Gino Groover leads things off for Amarillo in this scoreless first inning. On now to the second when we come back. About ready for the top half of the second inning for Amarillo, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Gino Groover coming in as we get things started for inning number 2 for the Sod Poodles. Here's the pitch taken in for a strike underway, inning number 2. Or a 0-1 count to Groover. Here's the 0-1. That one inside for a strike, and it's 0-2. Our proud broadcast today is brought to you in part by West Creek Trail Rides. every day is a West Creek Trail Ride sponsorship. $50 horseback ride for 1 hour by our guided trail instructors, which is pretty nice. Right there, high fly and foul, and it's 0-2. Boy, gotta say, pretty nice as getting on the trails, enjoying the great outdoors. Look now here in San Antonio, there at West Creek Trail Rides, and promise you, you won't forget about that. Well, that's a backwards K for Robbie Snelling, and boy, the strikeout for San Antonio, as that will be one away against Amarillo. And the next batter up is A.J. Vukovich, as he comes in and he fouls that one off, and it's 0-1. We're getting a souvenir, as we have a lot of hard-hit balls and souvenirs for a lot of fans that come to our ball games. Pretty good as well. Here's the 0-1. That one in for a strike, and it's 0-2. I would say that Taco Bell Value Night Flying Chanclas return Friday as well. Got 2 nights of Flying Chanclas taking on the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Saturday, post-game fireworks presented by friends there at West Creek Trail Rides and Dr. Pepper. It's a 1-2. Down and in for a curveball, and the count now 2-2. Sunday, we will get ready to conclude the first half of the regular season. We have our first pitch at 1:05 against Amarillo. Strike 3 swinging. Oh my goodness. Another K for Snelling. And that is 2 away. Boy, John, I think this could be another 1-2-3 inning for Amarillo. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, right there in for a cold strike. And it's 0-1 to Kevin Sim. Boy, these guys, not long ago, they were up in Midland taking on the Rockhounds. Boy, getting that 2.5-hour rain delay there in good old Rocky Town. I do call that Franco Park. Well, that will do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on for Amarillo as we play 2.5 here tonight. No score as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Connor Hollis will come in for San Antonio. When we come back, it's a no score through 2.5. About ready for the bottom half of the second inning, right here for the Missions Baseball Network. Well, that'll bring in the next batter up for San Antonio, Connor Hollis. Hollis coming in, and boy, he blistered that one. High fly in the air. That's going to get down extra bases. Going to first, going to second, and he's going to have the stand-up double from our friends there at Whataburger. Boy, he comes out of that bullpen, whacks one high right there, and got it right where he wanted it. That is for sure, Bob. Next batter up, Clay Dungan. Dungan coming in, batting on the left-hand side, takes the ball outside, and it's 1-0. Dungan is a .299 over a 300. Wow, that is pretty good score if you ask me. He's the 1-0. And that one's going to be high fly in the air. And both outfielders give a chase. And it won't be enough for the runner to advance, as that will be a fly out to left center.
The designated hitter, Cole Cummings.
Well, that'll bring up Cole Cummings now. Coming in for San Antonio. Runner at second after that big one from Connor Hollis. As he takes in a strike, and it's 0-1. Hollis is at second in scoring position now for the Missions. That one's going to be right there. Steps on the bag, and Hollis will advance from second to third. Missions trying to push in the score, and all it takes is one base knock to get him in, and that will do. Ricken Reyes, next batter up. And that's going to be high in the air up to left. And that will do it. No runs on a hit. Nowhere's one left for San Antonio as we head to the top of the third. And it is no score through 2. We're back here with Tim Tawa as we start up the third inning for Amarillo in this 2 inning of no scores. About ready for the top of the third for Amarillo, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Tim Tawa coming in as inning number 3, about ready to go. Here's the pitch. That one popped high in the air. Valenzuela, close to home plate, makes the play for out number 1. Boy, that play right there was awful. Yeah, you're not kidding, Bob. It was. Well, the next batter up is Brett Johnson. Johnson coming in, ready to go. Here's the pitch to him. That went down and in, a curveball, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. I'll go ahead and give you some scores. Boy, Tulsa giving Corpus Christi a run for their money early in the ball game, as it is 4-0 against the Hooks. That one is high fly in the air. Left fielder Murphy making the play, and that is out number 2.
The catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Well, I think that is Adrian Del Castillo, and I am right the first time on that one. Always got to look just to make sure who we got in the batter's box, and Snelling takes that one inside the corner for a code strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on, top of the third for Amarillo. And again for a strike in the right-hand corner. And the count now 0-2. Snelling looking in and hopefully could get out of this half inning. Here's the 0-2. That one popped foul. So still staying alive is Del Castillo. One more time. Here's the pitch. High pop-up right there. Second baseman Reyes getting under it, and he'll make the play for the final out of this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on for Amarillo in the top of the third inning. And it is no score through 3.5. Ray Patrick Ditter will come in as we get set for the home half of the third inning for San Antonio. When we come back, it's no score through 3.5. About ready for the bottom of the third for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Ray Patrick Ditter, the shortstop, coming in for the Missions as we get ready for the home half of 3. That one is outside. 1 ball, no strikes on that curve. And it is 1-0. Boy, gotta say, Midland leading all the way against Arkansas as they lead 4-0 against the Travelers. Inning number 3 for them there at Franco Park. Boy, now 6-0. Tulsa against Corpus Christi. Boy, they are pulling away in that ball game more than ever. Right there, hit the second, and they'll pass it to the first baseman for the out.
The catcher, Brandon.
Well, here's the catcher, Brandon Valenzuela. Here's the pitch. And that one is lifted high in the air. Boy, he blistered it. Valenzuela says goodbye to it. And what a magnificent hit that ball was. Valenzuela rounds the bases, and San Antonio scores the first run in the bottom of 3. Boy, this guy right here, 377 foot, 96.3 in the exit velocity. Boy, that was a real good hit by Brandon Valenzuela, getting that go chain, and after getting that one in there, yeah, for sure. Hit right there, the second and the first, as that will be in plenty of time for out number 2. Robert Perez Jr. coming in. He is 0 for 1, strikeout in the first. Northwest Arkansas and Frisco tied at 1-1. Boy, pretty good right there. Hit the third, they'll pass it to first, and that will be out number 3. The Valenzuela getting in a run on a hit, no errors, and nobody left for San Antonio as we played 3 innings. The Mission's up 1-0 in this ball game, and it's on now to the 4th. When we come back, your San Antonio Missions 1, Amarillo 0. West Creek Trail Rides is a proud sponsor of your San Antonio Missions in this 2024 baseball season. Book Tuesday through Sunday, any day of the week, $50 for a guided horseback trail ride for that amount. Visit www.westcreektrailrides.com here in San Antonio and book your ride today. Let's go out and have fun riding horses. Let's ride. Oh, Bob, that was absolutely beautiful on that one. Boy, I got to give a big kudos to that, as pretty much that was a good, proud sponsorship for our friends there at West Creek Trail Rides. Well, got to say, Bob, but what do we got in this homestand? Well, I got to say tonight is $2 night here, and also taco night for our last Tuesday of the first half in the Texas League. Don't forget, it's Military Appreciation Night Wednesday, Taco Bell Value Night for the Flying Chanclas taking on Amarillo, and Friday is $2 night for Dr. Pepper lovers. So if you love Dr. Pepper, you will be really good on that one, as the Flying Chanclas have a second night of baseball in their uniforms. Saturday postgame fireworks extravaganza, and don't forget, it's West Creek Trail Ride Sunday, as our proud sponsor of our game is West Creek Trail Rides. Don't forget, Bob, that Saturday night is post-game fireworks, so everybody come out and have a good time. And yes, we're still celebrating after the 4th of July. It is our last fireworks show here in the first half of this regular season. Well, we now head to the bottom half of the fourth inning, or do correct myself. Top of the fourth inning is Christian Robinson coming in for Amarillo. Was thinking we were at the bottom half of three. Boy, that one's going to be well hit. And that one is gone, a home run. Man, he hit it hard and he hit it fast right out of the ballpark. And now Amarillo now tying up with San Antonio. Boy, and he hit it really hard out of here. As you look at instant replay, boy, he could have just got that one, and he hit that one on the board. And here's the next batter, Tommy Troy. Boy, take that one down and in with one ball, no strikes. Troy was a strikeout in the first, 0 for 1. I would say pretty good right there for him. The 1-0. High in the air up to the left fielder, Murphy. And that is one away. Hey, John, wasn't Murphy the DH? Yeah, but tonight playing in left field as other Mission players are off for the week. I think they got up to a few days being off. That's pretty nice. Jackson Feltner coming in, and boy, hits that one up to left field for a base hit. And that'll bring up Gino Groover. Runner at first, one away. Our tied ball game at 1. Here's the pitch. That one inside for a strike, and it's 0-1. Strikeout in the second, 0 for 1 here tonight by Groover. Boy, pretty good for him here this evening. The 0-1. Nope. That one outside on a changeup, and the count now even at 1-1. Boy, 9-0 Tulsa against Corpus Christi. Northwest Arkansas scores 4-1 against the Rough Riders. Change up, the count now 2-1. Midland leads Arkansas by a score of 6-1. Still pretty good right there as they get things going. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count now. And the pitch. That one chopped foul. And the count now 2-2. .256 average on Groover. 3 stolen bases for Amarillo. That's pretty good. High fly in the air, second baseman Reyes gets as close to the right field area to make the play for out number 2. A.J. Vukovich now coming in for Amarillo. Strikeout in the second is 0 for 1. The pitch right there and in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and boy, getting them chasing. One more strike in this half inning, and that will put them down 0-2. And that's going to be right there. Line drive, and boy, the first baseman misses it. And that is first and second now. 2 away. And boy, Amarillo trying to get this game untied against San Antonio. Next batter up is Kevin Sim. Sim coming in, ready to go. And a pitch. Right there and in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Line out in the second is 0 for 1 by Sim here. Right there in the count now, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Feltner, number 25, up there at the in-scoring position. That one high in the air up to the center fielder, Mears. And he'll make the play. No runs on 2 hits. No errors, 2 left. We go now to the bottom of the 4th inning. As here in this half inning, Amarillo scores in a run and it'll tie up the ball game. And it's 1-1. Well, we go back to the bottom of the 4th when we come back as Joshua Mears get things started for San Antonio. And it's tied at 1. Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for San Antonio, center fielder Joshua Mears. Thank you, Bob. And here's the pitch. That one outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Logan Allen, boy, I think he is from Midland. They drafted him to be a Arizona Diamondbacks prospect. The Amarillo Sod Poodles. That one is lifted high in the air. Boy, he's chasing it. And he dropped it. Oh, man. And that's going to second. Boy, that's an E8 for that center fielder for Amarillo. Boy, just watch this. Do you see it, John? Do you see it? Yeah, it plunked him in the head. Toink. Ow! Ooh. Oh, that's gotta hurt. I tell you what. Ooh, ouch. Plunked him in the head. Oh, man. I'm dying laughing just thinking about that one. Connor Hollis comes in. It takes a strike. Boy, I tell you what. Take a chill pill, John. Oh, man. I can't stop thinking about that. That was funny. Bounce off his glove and just hit him right in the head. Oh, man. Oh, man. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hollis. Well, that one is hit high in the air. That gets down. It's a base knock. And that will untie the ball game. An RBI double by Connor Hollis. Boy, that ball was absolutely beautiful right there. And Connor, he does a pretty good job of hitting for the defense on side for San Antonio. He sure does. Clay Duncan coming in, runner at second. And that one's going to be right there. Boy, third baseman tries to lay down and stop it, but can't get there, and that'll go out. And the count now 0-1. Boy, that was funny. Boy, that center fielder getting an error for Amarillo. Hey, yes, the ball bounced off, hit him in the head. Oh, man. Oh, that's just something to die about laughing in this ball game. Yeah, it sure is, John, I gotta say. Well, Cole Cummings coming in now for the Missions. Ground out in the second, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. And boy, that one blistered. High fly in the air. Right fielder give a chase. He's gone. Oh, man, a 2-run shot by Cummings. Ooh, man, they didn't see that one coming. Bump on the head, John. Yeah. Oh, man. Well, and now 4-1 for San Antonio. This ball game getting pretty interesting, right, Bob? I gotta say, absolutely right. Well, as you look at instant replay, Cummings saw it, and he blistered it high in the air. Hit the scoreboard, it's gone. Yeah, it sure is. Second baseman, Ripken Reyes coming in as takes in a strike, and it's 0-1. Boy, Amarillo giving up that error. The center fielder gets the error on him on an E8 as that ball plunked him in the head. Ouch. Yeah, sure is. And there's another one. High fly in the air, up to left. Boy, that one's gone. And it's going to be stretched into a 4-run lead for the Missions. Boy, Ripken Reyes gets one. How about that? Boy, these balls are getting smashed out of here. And San Antonio, boy, they are really going after them now. Yeah, they sure are, John. That ball was smashed high in the air. And, yeah, the little kids over there going after it. That's a souvenir. It sure is. In now, Ray Patrick Ditter, as he comes in, hits one high up to left, and that is out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Brandon.
Well, here's our favorite guy, Brandon Valenzuela. Solo home run. Back in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That one hit to second. And that will do it. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. And nobody left on base. Well, I would say there'd be 1 left. There is 1. So top of the 5th inning coming up. San Antonio leads it 5-1. Well, leading off the top of the fifth inning for Amarillo is Tim Chawa. Thank you, Bob, and we welcome you into this next inning. Chawa coming in ready to go, takes a strike in the middle, and the count now 0-1. I was going over that. Is that center fielder just getting plunked in the head? Boy, that's a big boo-boo. Boo-boo. I'm not a 6-year-old. No, a big old bump on his head now. Yeah, I think he sure did get a bump on the head. Not like my dad did. Ooh, how did that happen? Well, you know what he did? Tell me. The suspense is killing me already. Well, he's sneaking up on his wife in the closet. And you know one of those coffee mugs? Ooh, what happened? Did he get it on the head? How did you know? Boy, there's gonna be a bump on the head. Yeah, he already got a bump on the head. His wife gave it to him. Oh, man. Oh. There's Brett Johnson. Oh, I tell you, just a lot of funny things. And you think about bump on your head and... Oh, man. No balls, one strike to Johnson. The 0-1. High in the air up to center field. Mears going after it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Del Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo coming in. He's 0 for 1 to pop out in the third. Here's the pitch to him. That one fouled off, and it's 0-1. No balls, one strike. The pitch. And that one's a line drive up the center for a base knock. Well, pretty good right there as he gets it in, and boy, just getting it in for that base knock up to left field. Christian Robinson coming in for Amarillo. Runner at first and 2 away. 5-1, San Antonio leading 4. Amarillo trailing the 4. All runs tonight for San Antonio have been well earned. Well, they come to hit the ball tonight, and that means they're in it to win it here tonight. Yeah, sure is, John. That one high fly in the air and foul, and it's 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Boy, change up on them. And the count now 1-2. One now 10-3 for Tulsa against Corpus Christi there at DCJ Field. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Get them down on strikes. And that is the final out of this half inning. So, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, San Antonio leads it 5-1. Back here with more Texas League baseball as left fielder Kai Murphy getting the thing started here for us in the bottom of the 5th inning. Well, about ready for the bottom of the fifth right here for the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Kai Murphy getting things ready to go. Murphy 0 for 2. And boy, there he goes. He hits one up the left, and the left fielder will range and make the play for the out. Well, Robert Perez Jr. is 0 for 2. Strikeout and a ground out. And that one getting up the center. Boy, 2 back-to-back outs. Joshua Mears, 0 for 2, fly out, reached on an error on regard of a fielder's choice. Boy, that one in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Connor Pluckington and Eric Velman coming in for Amarillo as they start warming up in their bullpen. That one popped foul, and the count now 0-2. Boy, Bob, with all the clouds we're getting, it's starting to turn out to be a nice, beautiful evening. I gotta say, with the remaining of that thunderstorm activity, the clouds glow an orange hue, which is pretty nice. Well, that will be the play made for the center fielder as he'll get the final out here in this fifth inning, and that will pretty much do. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on for San Antonio as we head for the top of the sixth inning as Tommy Troy will get things started. 5-1 our score. San Antonio leads it by 4 against Amarillo. Leading off the top of this sixth inning for Amarillo's Tommy Troy. Well, Bob, you had it right the first time. I don't know why you stutter. Yeah, I don't know why either. Well, inside for a strike as top of the sixth inning going right now, as it's the count now 0-1. Boy, Snelling being very strong in this ball game, and that one hit high fly in the air foul, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count now. Here's a pitch. That one fouled off, and he'll see another. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. High in the air, up the center. Mears running after it, makes it in time for out number 1.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Jackson Feltner is 1 for 2, single in the fourth. Here's a pitch. Boy, swing and a miss. Boy, he is chasing out of his shoes. And the count now 0-1. Deal 1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that one is outside, 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and the count now 1-2.
2 strikes.
One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Get him down on a curveball. And that is out number 2.
Now batting, number 34.
Gino Groover again coming up. 0 for 2. The pitch to him. In for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Ball 1.
And there's going to be a pitch clock violation, and he's going to get a ball on him. So now it's the count 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And right there hit the Connor Hollis. Snelling covers the bag for the out. What a remarkable play by the pitcher. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on for Amarillo. As we're 6.5. San Antonio leads it 5-1. We're getting a new arm for the Sod Poodles when we come back, and it's 5-1 San Antonio. About ready for the bottom of the 6th for San Antonio right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Connor Plunkington coming in for Amarillo, a lefty. Getting in. First debut and pitching for Amarillo. First baseman is Connor Hollis. Usually is the first baseman Michael De La Cruz, but evidently being off tonight. And boy, that's going to get off of him. No play made by the third base area. Oh, ouch. That's another error for Amarillo. E5 and E8. Boy, just two costly errors. Boy, and that'll just eat you alive in the end. Yeah, it sure will, John. If you can't stop making yourself get one error after another, then you'll definitely see yourself in a losing game here tonight. Clay Dungan coming in, runner at first, nobody out. Boy, that one's going to be hit, but fouled off. And it's 0-2. Boy, top of the 7th inning. Boy, Tulsa scores in a run against Corpus Christi. So 13 runs in the score now. Boy, and it was about half a dozen runs is Corpus Christi trailing Tulsa. Well, the next batter up, Cole Cummings, 2-run shot earlier. And that one is a circle change, and that'll be the count now, 0-1. We just absolutely love a beautiful sunset here tonight. 0-1. And that's going to be hit to first, second for one. They relay it back, and that's a double play. 3-6-3 on that one as they'll end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, one left. As we head for the 7th inning, it's 5-1. Well, plus one error on top of that for Amarillo. And now they got 2 errors for the Sod Poodles. AJ Volkovich will lead things off when we come back for the top of the 7th for Amarillo, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Top of the 7th inning for Amarillo, right here on the San Antonio Missions Baseball Network. Well, AJ Volkovich coming in as we start up inning number 7 for Amarillo. Pitch right there in the end for a strike, and that's 0-1. Boy, Corpus Christi scoring in a few more runs, and boy, they are a half dozen trailing Tulsa. 13-6 is the score as they are top of the 8th inning there at DCJ Field. Northwest Arkansas, they have 6-1 with the Frisco Rough Riders. Boy, Midland leading 7-1 against Arkansas. Pretty good game there at Franco Park. It's a good game here as well. 5-1 San Antonio. And that one's going to be up the middle. Line drive up to center fielder Mears. And get it to Reyes there as second.
The batter, number 32.
Well, number 32 was the batter. And that'll bring in Kevin Sim. Sim coming in. Ready to go. Takes that one down and in. 1 ball, no strikes. Fly out and the line out is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. That one high in the air. Foul. So that'll even up at 1-1. One ball, one strike, runner at first, nobody out. Top of the 7th. San Antonio 5, Amarillo 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count now to Sim. And they'll pass to the first baseman. And they're just making sure he's staying close. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Catch number 70 by Snelling.
Nope.
And that curveball is outside. The count now 2-2. Well, that's going to be a visit to the mound now, as that will do for Snelling. And it looks like there'll be another one coming up. And so far, Isaiah Lowe will be coming to pitch for San Antonio and his first debut as a reliever for the Missions. Well, about a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, slider changeup, two-seamer. He throws from the right, and he's pitching for San Antonio. That is Isaiah Lowe. Lowe coming in now for the Missions. And hits one foul as he begins his pitch in relief. And the count now still remains 2-2. 2-2. And right there, strike 3. Gets him down at the knees for the first out of the inning.
Now second baseman.
Second baseman is Tim Tawa, as he's 0 for 2, strikeout and a pop out. Runner at first, 1 away here in this half inning. Takes a strike inside, the count now 0-1. Proud sponsor tonight, West Creek Trail Rides, and so far, gotta love being up on the ranch. You know, it's just one of my favorite places to go. Deal 1. That one high fly in the air. Perez Jr. racing forward. And he'll make the play for out number 2. Well, a lot of people on Highway 90 just making a lot of noise with their loud motor vehicles. Well, John, I gotta say, that's a lot of people here in San Antonio. They make a lot of noise, especially if it's a V8 type engine. Well, of course, yeah, John. Well, Brett Johnson coming in as he takes in a strike and count now 0-1. Well, after tonight, we have 5 more games left with Amarillo, then 4 days off to have a relaxing week. The 0-1. And right there hits the catcher, and that'll be the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes the count now. Boy, just a beautiful sunset. We'll look at that at our first base side, and that is going to get fouled off, and it's 0-2. Oh, 2, one more time. Strike 3. Boy, get him down right there, as that will conclude this half. Well, time for the 7th inning stretch as your San Antonio Missions lead it 5-1. Second baseman Ripken Reyes will lead things off for San Antonio in this one. Our game here tonight, our score, your mission's 5, Amarillo 1. Got ready for the bottom of the 7th for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Ripken Reyes coming in for the Missions as we're about ready to go. The pitch right there, foul, and it's 0-1. Boy, sun's starting to set here at our ball game, and right there up to second, and they'll flip it to first for the out.
Shortstop, Ray Patrick. Ditter.
Well, Ray Patrick Ditter coming in, who's 0 for 2. Fly out and ground out here tonight. And that's up the middle, and that's a base hit. Well, pretty good hitting there for shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter. Well, Brandon Valenzuela coming in, and boys, you look at this guy. Ooh, he can hit a home run just by looking at him. Valenzuela is 1 for 2. He comes in. And that one's going to be hit right there, high in the air. And up to center as the center fielder gets in the left.
The left fielder, number 11, Kai Murphy.
Kai Murphy coming in. 0 for 3, fly out in the 5th. Boy, cloud cover starting to intensify as we go through the evening. More rain chances as we go through tomorrow and the next couple of days. Well, that will do it as the play's made, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left. Top of the 8th inning coming up. It's 5-1 San Antonio in this ball game. Adrian Del Castillo will lead things off when we return. It's San Antonio 5, Amarillo 1. Grocery list ready to go. Anybody being there? Seriously, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever that they just issue him. Man, do apologize for that. I was watching a little bit of a video from mine. But anyway, top of the 8th inning for Amarillo as Adrian Del Castillo coming in. He's ready to go. Here's the pitch to him. High in the air, up the left. And that is going to be out of play and foul. Boy, Isaiah doing really good as he's up 9 pitches. Start of his 2nd inning. That one fouled off the count now, 0-2. Been one heck of a long day, right, Bob? I gotta say, absolutely right about that one. That one high fly in the air. Perez Jr. getting under it, making plenty of time as that's caught for the out. Amarillo down to their final 5 outs here tonight. And the next batter up is Christian Robertson. Robertson coming in, ready to go, and he fouls that one off. And the count now 0-1. He'll 1. High in the air up to left. Murphy in pursuit. And he'll make it in front of the line. And that will be 2 away.
The shortstop, Tommy Troy.
Oh, Tommy Troy coming in is 0 for 3. Fly out in the 6th inning. Pitch. Right there and in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Boy, Troy talking with home plate umpire Jeff Andrews for a little bit. Not too much. That one down and in, it's 1-1. 11,091. Boy, great crowd for a Tuesday night. Well, starting to get some final scores coming in. Right there's Reyes will stop it, and he'll get it right to the first baseman for the out, and that will do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base for Amarillo. As we're middle half of the 8th inning coming up, it's 5-1 San Antonio. Bottom of the 8th inning for San Antonio, coming up on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Robert Perez Jr. coming in, the right fielder. Boy, now the reflectivity off the clouds is starting to lose its everything from the sunsets. 1. Swing and a miss, and the circle change gets him out in front. And the count now 0-2. 0-2. And that one right there, foul. Boy, it's a foot race for San Antonio, Frisco, and Midland. Getting in and getting things going. That's a line drive up to right center for a base knock. Boy, Perez Jr., the right fielder, getting that one. And, boy, really good on that one. Joshua Mears coming in as he's a 0 for 3. Takes that one high and inside for a strike. It's 0-1. Fly out in the 5th inning is 0 for 3. Here's the 0-1. That one chopped foul, and it's 0-2. And that's going to be right there. Boy, he can't get a glove on it. He finally gets recovered in time for the out by a footstep. Oh, Connor Hollis coming in. Boy, seeing that play right there. Yep, that is a out indefinitely. Connor Hollis coming in, ready to go, 2 for 3. Got a home run,
Inside.
2 doubles, an RBI and a run. Here's a pitch.
Aye.
And right there and in, and it's the count now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count now. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be right there, lined up to right field for a base knock.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Clay Dungan coming in, ready to go. That one chopped foul, and the count now 0-1. The 0-1. That one high in the air up the center. And that will do it. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left on. As we head for the 9th inning coming up, it's 5-1 Missions. We're back here as Jackson Feltner will lead things off, top of the 9th inning for Amarillo when we come back. Leading off the top of the ninth inning for Amarillo, Jackson Feltner. Well, Feltner coming in, ready to go here. Boy, that is line drive up to right, and that's a base hit. Boy, sure is, John, I would say. We're getting pretty good up here. Gino Groover coming in. Taco Bell double play. Give them 2 free tacos courtesy of Any Missions double play. Remainder of this first half here in the Texas League South. Groover's last chance to be up here. It's 0 for 3. High in the air up the left field. Murphy. Make plenty of time for the out, and that is 1 away. A.J. Volkovich coming in is 2 for 3 at 2 singles. Boy, double play would end this game. And that's going to be high in the air. Perez Jr. will make the running grab. And that is out number 2. Kevin Sim is the last man up for this game. 0 for 3, strikeout in the 5th. Boy, San Antonio really has this one in their favor on a Taco Bell value night. Boy, Taco Bell, courtesy of our friends here. Pretty good on that one. High in the air up to right. Boy, Perez Jr. will make the grab, and that's the ball game right there. Missions take game 1 of our 6-game set. Boy, Rough Riders get placed in 3rd. Boy, Midland. Midland sure is coming in and getting things going. Boy, still a foot race. I do believe that Wichita got their 43rd loss of the season. Springfield winning pretty good.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, I got to say, with game 1 coming to its conclusion, I got to say we'll have our final scores. Midland beats Arkansas, final 8-1. Tulsa beats Corpus Christi, 13-6. Northwest Arkansas beats Frisco, final 6-1. Springfield beats Wichita by a final through 10 innings, 7-6. San Antonio, final score, 5-1 against Amarillo. Well, gotta say, player of the game and winner on the mound, Robbie Snelling. Logan Allen is the loss for Amarillo. Isaiah Lowe gets the save for San Antonio in this one. Well, time of our ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes in this one. Gotta say, we've had a pretty good night, and thus far, we cannot wait to see y'all again until tomorrow. Well, for all of us, this win is for San Antonio, winning 5-1 in this ball game. Well, for all of us, we say good night, everybody, and we'll see you again tomorrow for Game 2 of our 6 games yet. First pitch at 7:05 as we get things ready to go in this one. So have a good night. And please, I say it, please drive home safely.